I got here at 8:30 this morning roughly, and I immediately when I went in to go check in downstairs, I immediately started doing all kinds of stuff. I hadn't even got to the orientation part yet. I had to do testing, which was kind of nothing because they really didn't test me. They did the medical stuff. Even though I had my DOT medical certification, they still had me pee in a cup and took a hair follicle test and stuff like that. So they're being thorough. They got stuff they got to do. And then they had to take me out, do some tests, make sure I'm fit enough in order to do different stupid things. Had me do some squats and stuff with a weight. Had tested me to see if I could crawl in and out of a trailer and crap like that. So no big deal. And then we went out there and um, I have more experience than the guy that was testing me. I have twice as much experience as the guy that was testing me. And um, the other guy that was out there to test with me was a brand new student who's getting ready to go out with a trainer, I guess. And he got his first introduction to the 45 back while I was down there. So, but after I finally got everything done and jumped through all the little stupid hoops I had to do, um, I had to sign all these documents and blah 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 blah. Get set up for the clearinghouse stuff and that stuff like you normally have to do with every company. It seems like anymore. I finally got to unload the rental truck. I had my cooler out there, which wasn't running, but it hadn't been open. So I was hoping. I think everything was still cold in there. It still felt fine. I got it plugged in, but it took me like 12 friggin' trips up this elevator, through the doors, through the other doors, and then you got like this plastic key thing that you have to tap against the door to make it open up for the door here. And it's like dormitory tile style stuff. Like, see the bunk beds? Yeah, that's what the rooms are like here. But this is up on the second floor. All the business stuff is down on the bottom floor. They got like a restaurant down there, which is a little bit on the pricey side. Depending on what you get, they do have a limited menu for like $6 and stuff. But yeah, I'm running off of like 2 3 hours of sleep because I stopped and took a nap at Rock Springs. And for some reason, the Flying J there, they didn't. I was confused because I had all these foreign people coming out telling me that they were told that they don't have any gas, but there was someone over there fuel getting gas and they were getting stuff. But right when I went to go fill the tank in the rental car at Rock Springs, all the screens went like crazy and doing all the stupid file uploading crap. And I was only able to put like a few cents in at the one pump, and then I tried to go to the pump behind me because its screen was fine, and then it started frigging up on me so I just said screw it, and I drove um, over to a different gas station just um, 2 doors away or whatever, and went to some Exxon station, or I don't even remember what that station was. It just had the pay at the pump things were open, so I went over there, and that pump was running rather slow, but I was able to fill up. So each time I filled up, it was about 40 some bucks. First time was like $42.03. The second time was like 44 something. Third time was around. 40 something. And then I just wound up putting in another um, 30 bucks when I got here. I was down to a half of a tank. I went in prepaid for 10 bucks. It only moved like the needle only moved a little bit. So I went in there and gave him 20 bucks, and that brought all the way up to the full mark. I only had to have it to the 3/4 mark, so I kind of blew it there. I probably should have just done another 10 bucks or something, but it is what it is. And then they gave me a ride back here after I went over and turned in the rental car. And so now I'm just chillaxing. I got to be up at 6:40. I got to be downstairs by 6:40 in the morning. And I'll show you the big old cluster mess I got going here, but I've cleaned it up a little bit, but I'm still a work in progress. I need to condense all my crap. I brought almost everything. But I'll show you. All right, come on, switch. Up here on the top bunk, I got my seasonings and my coffee, my cups, my skillet up there, my GPS and crap, my TV, my box of paper plates and some other crap in there, my 50-foot air hose. That bag pretty much has my safety vests and stuff in it, my leaf blower, my bag of clothes, my two comforters and my sheets, and then I got a few bags of random stuff in them, four pillows. There's my phone and headset charging cable, microwave, Slim Jims thing for next to the seat, my cooler, coffee pot, my shower bag, my boots, thermos. You can kind of see my um, Yeti cup poking out there. I got my tool bag right there. If you look between there, got my tool bag for the side box. There's my fridge, wide broom, kitchen broom, and my CB antennas. I got a CB antenna heading over there. I got another bag with a couple of clothes, my other ball caps. There's my safety vest, and so yeah, my water and my tea. So yeah, I've got all kinds of crap. So let me put on my shoes here, and we'll go take a little bit of a walk around the place and show off the place. Now that I've cooled down from all my rigorous exercises, we'll go do a little tour of what I can of the place. Ugh. I let my feet air out a little bit because they were getting all sweaty. Get my Pumas on. These Pumas got a little bit drenched with diesel fuel at one point. So let me find, use this one. This thing charged. It is. It's got all four lights. So I can do that. 1 second. Alright, what did I do with my other little wallet? That's the key for me to get back into this room with. Alright, there we go. Then I got all the receipts and stuff I'm going to try to get reimbursed for. But they gave me some stupid little card and told me that I only get reimbursed for $100 of all this crap. So I got to find out more tomorrow because that's a bunch of BS. So we're gonna plug this phone in here. So for those of you who think that Sierra England's kind of a joke, they're really not that bad, but I don't know. I haven't been here for like 24 years. There, now we're charging. All right, so come on. There we go. So this is the room. Yeah, nothing special out here. Just the roof. Okay. Thought maybe that would look out at something cool. So got lockers, bathroom. There's a shower in there. Only thing is, I don't have a towel, so I gotta see. That's one thing I need to do is go see if I can get a towel to take a shower with. So, um, big long hallway. All these rooms. They got dormitory style rooms. So, is that ice? Oh, they got an ice machine here. Cool. They got all these things I guess we can use to cook with. So, nice little kitchen area, I guess. They got stairs if you want to go down the stairs. I haven't been down the stairs. They got elevators. Let's check that. Let's see if these stairs go. Because I've gone up and down that elevator all day. Even though my legs are kind of tired from doing all that walking and stuff, bringing all my crap up here. All right. Come on, switch. Okay. So they got all kinds of classroom areas down here. They got a barber shop in here called Empire Style, I guess. So bathrooms, exercise room. Million Miler Wall of Honor. This is where I'll be at tomorrow morning, I think. So I don't know what's going on in there. Yeah, I know, right? It's been 24 years for me. Hi.
How you doing?
Good. I'll try not to film you. Unless you just don't care. So. Yep. What the hell? Is it free? I'm sure this stuff ain't free. There's like nobody minding this stuff, but it's not under lock and key. That's funny. I'm gonna have to ask about this shit. I'm not gonna take anything because I don't want to get accused of stealing or nothing, but good Lord, there's no one watching this stuff. Is it locked? It's not locked. Look at this. So, no idea what this room is. They were in here cleaning the floors or something earlier. See that bus? Let's see. That bus right there? That looks like the bus that they use to bring people around on like a little loop that they would go on, a business loop for some of the local businesses. Let's see. All right. I'm still zoomed in. Crap, I'm trying to unzoom. Come on. There we go. I'll call you right back. Elevator. Right there. This is where you get checked in at. They got a U.S. bank right here at Sierra England, which C-store, which is part of the restaurant now. So now, I wish it was open, but very different from 24 years ago when I was here. So, but it's still expensive as shit to eat there. They do got some $6 meals though, but half the meals on that board are like $10 to $15 depending on what you get. Crazy. So I'm glad I brought my own food and stuff. I got everything up in the room like you saw it. So they probably looks like a prison bus. Yeah. All right, let's see. How do I get back out this way? Okay, I'm on my live YouTube feed. Yeah, try not to film people without their permission.
If I get somebody who's not tripping, I go ahead and put them on there, they're not tripping.
Yeah. All right, there's the stairs that came down. Things are definitely different because this shit wasn't here like this. No idea what that room is. Does it say? Oh, it's a study room. Safe and on time every time. Never drive fatigued. Cambridge 1, there's no windows and it's probably locked. Tom Morris. Oxford 2. Cambridge 2. Oxford Lab. Mentor certification class. And if you look at this, they got this thing up here for on air, or whatever that has to do with. All right, let's go out these doors. We'll walk around outside a little bit. The front really isn't all that different, but the back, good Lord. Here's my roomie. Say hi to YouTube.
Hey, what's going on? On my way to Arizona.
Yeah.
Get things started.
When I was here 24 years ago, there wasn't all these fences. There was a few fences, but
Got videos on YouTube.
earlier today I had to climb in the back of that trailer, or just up on my knees to it. Do stupid stuff. All right. I'm not going to stay on here too long because I need to call my wife back. But we'll walk around a little bit. I'll take you guys back to the backing range and all that and show you guys that. But this place has changed a lot. They didn't use, come on, they didn't use nearly as much space. This part of it back here has totally changed. It is like huge back here. Huge. They got all kinds of little mini areas that they didn't have before. They've got a drop yard way back here. See that building right there where that Family Dollar trailer is coming out of? Um, that building that we're walking towards right there has always been there. That's always been the way you came in from off the road. When you come back to the Sierra England yard, you come in there. But they've changed some of the ways that you come in to this place. They've got a couple different ways to come in to get back to the back lot. So it is crazy. It is definitely different. I'm hoping I get one of these Freightliners, but I don't know. Just not sure if I want to get a Peterbilt. I'm gonna go out here to the backing range and see what's going on. How's it going, man? Just doing a little bit of filming. All right, come on. Backing up. I don't know if that building over there was there before or not. But I think CR England owns that, but I'm not sure. All that over there, I'm not sure. I know they own the property over there and they rent drop yard space for other companies. Here's the shop, or there you come into when you first come in. Top off your fuel and stuff. All right. They have made this part over here completely confusing. Because it used to be you'd come in and go, well, you still can go in and go straight in there, but you got to come in off of either this way, or there's another way you come off a road and come in this way. So you come in here, and then you got to go take a right or a left that way to get over by the drop yard area if you're not a CR England driver coming in to the CR England yard. So I'm definitely getting my exercise today, boy. Good Lord, I have gotten more than my share of exercise all once today. I wasn't expecting to have to do all that testing and stuff today. I figured I was going to be a free bird all day today, and I was going to be bored out of my mind looking for shit to do and just going through my crap that I brought. But I'm glad I got stuff out of the way, though. I'm not complaining about that. I got all that hair follicle testing stuff out of the way, backing test out of the way, drive test out of the way. To be honest, I didn't really do it. He said, well, you got 24 years of experience. I really don't need to see what you're doing. The dude that was doing the testing had less experience than me. Come on. Go through these two trailers here. Yeah, it's a rock. What the hell is the blue for? It must be a brand new tire or something. This is the backing range, and it is completely different. Get around over here. Look at all that, guys. Totally different. Shoot, when I was out here 24 years ago, I don't remember what was over there where that trailer is, but you had a thing to back up to over there, and you had to do a big old circle thing. They had the old double wide trailers that they used to keep students in when they first came out here, and then they had built the upstairs where I'm at now. Oh, that's the security guard over there. Heard talking. That kind of startled me. But yeah. It's real different. They got all this. I don't even know why they have so many lanes. We never had this many lanes going on when I was in school. But that trailer right there is the offices where all the trainers, or the instructors I should say, hang out at, I guess, out here doing stuff. But they actually have a dock thing back here, which they didn't have that. And I don't know how much they're using it to back up to, but they have it. I'm not in the school part of it, so I don't know what the hell they're doing with things back here. But I know that Utah is now testing for like this test where you got to drive around in an S between cones. I saw them doing it earlier over there. That truck right there was driving around cones like in an S formation and trying to miss all the cones. It's like, shit, I never had to do that. This is where it all started for me, guys, but it is totally different back here. It is not the same. Not at all. It is not the same. That's the drop yard for non-Sierra England trucks. Bay & Bay uses it, and other companies use it as well. I remember coming out here and backing my ass off for hours. If I could be out here, I was out here backing and practicing my backs and practicing shifting in the shifting range, which now is that drop yard that I just showed you guys. Used to be a shifting range right there. It was like a sand dirt lot, like a thing, a big old like small little racetrack thing, and you go around in circles practicing your shifting up and down, never getting up into the high gears. They didn't want you to get up to fifth gear. You didn't want to go past fourth or fifth or whatever. Anyway, I'm out of breath. I'm out of shape. I'm getting too much exercise all in one day. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. I'm gonna set my alarm, get up, make coffee. So whoop. There it is. Kind of interesting. And they got all their like drop yard, trailer yard over there. What do you think of all that, guys? It's crazy. Definitely not the same place. I never really had a bad mental I never thought of anything bad of Sierra England. Only thing I was ever pissed off about is the way that things ended, but I understand that I got let go because I had a backing accident and another accident, and they couldn't look past that. Had I not have had those two accidents, the other stuff I was doing, they probably would have just brought me back and retrained me. Right when I got shit canned, we'll just be truthful. I had come out here in February of 2000, went through the class stuff. I had to wait for classes, so they bumped me into the next class, and then um, I screwed up my shifting on the driving test. And they were really strict back then. I'll tell you what, I bet you they're not nearly as strict now. But now they're automatic, so they don't have to worry about the shifting part. They got it easy. These guys going to school now don't have to worry about all this shifting crap that we had to back in the day. So it's crazy stuff, man. And then I got into the third class. So I went through three classes, and they used that shit against me when I came back, when I was trying to kind of argue with a little bit about why I shouldn't be fired, and came back. Every log I did with my student trainer came back, didn't match their records. None of them. Even my trainer got the same thing. I caught up with him before I got sent home. Caught him walking into the building and talked to him, and he said, "Man, I don't know what's going on with that." I think I wonder if the computers were off between the truck and headquarters, or I don't know what's going on with that. But it was crazy, crazy stuff. Came back. I had my grandma in the hospital at the time. About the time I was gonna get sent home to get shit canned, and they were trying to figure out what load to give me to get me back here to the yard in Salt Lake City. I was sitting at one of the TAs. I think it was the one in Commerce City at the time. I was sitting there, and I'm gonna sit down for a second, somewhere in the shade, preferably. I just want to be able to set you guys down. And I'm kind of attached to the phone right now. Let's unplug you. So, my grandma was in the hospital. Apparently, my grandma hadn't had a bowel movement in over a week and didn't tell nobody, and they wound up taking her to the hospital, and she never made it out of the hospital. She wound up dying a week later in the hospital, and all the family was there except for me, and I couldn't get home in time to see my grandma. And then I'd never really been to a funeral other than one of the kids in my class supposedly committed suicide. There's always been a lot of rumors about what really happened there, but we won't get into that because it's kind of like in the past. But we had a funeral for that guy in high school. I won't even mention his name because it's has nothing to do with nothing. I'm just talking here. Finally, I left the one TA and went to the other TA on the other side of town, Wheat Ridge. For those of you that know the truck stops around Denver, the Denver area, because that's where I was. I don't remember what I said. I'm tired, so I kind of loopy right now. I gotta go get some sleep here eventually. But they got me on a beer load out of Denver to come straight back here. I can't remember if I delivered that load or if I brought it back here to the yard. But I got here, came in to the yard, dropped whatever trailer I had, parked in a spot, went in and came in up to up by my dispatcher's office. His name was Dan Meter. I still remember it to this day. I had the safety manager that was in charge of all the other safety manager, and I had a dispatcher named Dan Meter, and he said that he drove for 3 years and had no accidents and no late loads. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what he said. And he gave me a lot of crap because my trainer never taught me to call and confirm appointments and call, confirm directions, or any of that. My driver trainer out on the road, we just went off what the Qualcomm directions were and followed them explicitly. And we never used the 1-800 number that was provided to be able to call customers and stuff. So the only thing he did was he stopped and he called his wife almost every night. He'd stop sometime and call his wife. You know, that was back in 2000. That was back before cell phones were really a thing. So, yeah, there's a lot of things I didn't exactly get trained on right from the get-go. That's why I'm so adamant about trying to make videos to help drivers be better and to give them the little tips and tricks, and hopefully it's helping people. Hopefully my videos have helped at least a few of you guys. I mean, if I can help at least a handful of people to have not so much of a rough time out here getting into the trucking industry, because it is rough and there's so much stuff that you do not get told when you're coming out to truck driving school anywhere. Doesn't matter whether it's CR England or CRST or Swift or any starter company, they are very crappy about giving you, really teaching you the right ways. And if you're lucky if you get taught to chain, and it just depends. Everybody who gets into trucking has a completely unique origin story to getting into the trucking industry. Everybody's got a different story. Some of you had it really rough, some of you had it easy. Some of you haven't really experienced the rough yet. Some of you might be new, some of you might have been out here for several years and have had a lot of misadventures, good, bad, and otherwise. So I want to do some other videos, but the videos I really want to do, I really need an extra person to be able to handle a camera, to be able to follow me, to do more backing videos into places. I would love to film myself backing, but it's hard to put a camera in the right spot to get you the whole way, and if you do, it's going to be far away. Luckily, in my editing program, I can zoom in and do a few things to help fix that. And I'm thinking about it. I really am. So I'll probably do various live feeds over the next couple of days about how things are going and stuff. But I'll probably do it in the evening time. And like, I'll probably get on tomorrow after first day of orientation is over, and tell you if I heard a bunch of BS or not, or what. But obviously I'm not going to film orientation, because that'd probably be a big no-no if I get caught. Who knows? Most likely they'll just tell me not to, but whatever. But I gotta find me a towel to take a shower. I need a shower in the worst way. I've got clean clothes up there. I've got soap. I've got shaving cream and all that stuff. The only thing I don't have is a towel to dry off with. And I don't want to have to use my other comforter or another piece of clothing to dry off with if I don't have to. So I'm going to go check with that guy downstairs that you check in with and see if they have extra towels. All I need is one. So we'll see what happens. So let's take a walk back to the main building, and then we'll end this live feed. And I'm gonna go do what I gotta do. I gotta call my wife back. Hopefully I didn't miss saying goodnight to the kids because I was doing a live feed. I don't even know what time it is. 6:11 means it's 7:11 there. Yeah, they're getting ready to get put to bed for school tomorrow. So definitely gonna have to use a snapshot of something. I don't know whether to use a snapshot of a steering wheel truck behind me or what, or leave it the way it is. What is this sign here? Tractor maintenance required. Go that way. Premier truck driving school trucks and trailers only. Okay. But as far as truck driving places, most of the places and terminals I've been to in my 24 years, which isn't necessarily a lot. CRST, Bay and Bay, Allen Ritchie, CR England, where else? Randy's, which that's not really a terminal, it's just a mom and pop business. G&K Services. This is definitely the biggest out of all the ones I have been to. So it's gonna be interesting. I did find out from the guy who's doing the testing crap earlier today, they do have cameras on the trucks, but they're only forward facing. So whatever, not too worried about it, but at least I know I got a little bit more freedom on the truck. I just hope between the Peterbilt International and Freightliners, I'd rather have a Freightliner. It's just what I'm used to driving, and I hope that there's a lot better places for my crap. So, and I hope I'll be able to easily hook up my CB without any problem. So it's an adventure. The next couple days are gonna fly by. So far I haven't seen a one person from when I was here before. I was kind of hoping I would bump into somebody from back in the day. I think everybody has switched out. I think the only person who's probably still here, and I don't even know if they're still here, is the president of the company. Might have changed hands too. I have no idea. But everybody's been very friendly, very helpful, very cool to be around. There's just some weird people here trying to become truck drivers. Some foreign guys that barely spoke English, things like that. So, yeah. There she be. Back here almost to the building now. I'm out of breath. I need to go take a breather and call my wife and kids and figure out food. I'm gonna set up my coffee pot for the morning, so all I have to do is plug it in and hit power. So, alright guys, I think I'm gonna call it good. Peace out guys, I'll get with you guys tomorrow probably sometime. Probably sometime in the early evening-ish time, maybe about the same time. Don't know, but it'll be sometime tomorrow evening when everything's done for the day. So, thanks for coming by and watching. Make sure you hit that like. You guys are coming by not hitting like. Make sure you're subscribing if you're not already subscribed. And drive safe. Be safe. Be happy. Enjoy your life. Goes quick. Have fun. Catch you guys later. Bye.